Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video here today from Alpha Central titled Attention-Seeking Woman Put in Her Place by a Man. These women are getting out of control, so it's good to see that men are finally done with it all. Today's video was suggested to me by Matrix of Madness. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comment, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own comments, and let's jump right in the video.
Can you explain to everybody what you're looking for in a partner?
A great vibe, a good person with morals, and who is financially stable. And I know you're broke, but anyways, and also so many broke people. I know it happens, but also just, you know, someone who can laugh with and have a great time with.
I think we all know what this woman is looking for. The second these men made it clear that she's not getting their money, she shed the facade of being a good woman almost immediately, so good on them, and they probably dodged a bullet.
I'm just wondering what kind of options would be available to me. I'll give you a quick synopsis. I'm 42 years old. Last year I used to weigh 203 pounds.
None.
No, I'm not finished.
None. Yeah, you
that
are.
Was last year.
Yeah, you are.
Last year. This year I weighed 165.
No, ma'am. I said you're finished. You're finished.
I'm done?
Yep.
There's nothing left for me.
Not realistically.
Well, thank you.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Because I'm 42?
See, it's the age and the weight. And then if you have any children.
So my kids are...
Okay, ma'am, I don't need to... okay, I don't want to sound like rude, but see, over 40 and you're obese and then you have children. Okay, the only way that there would ever be any chance for you is if you were gorgeous. And if you were gorgeous, you wouldn't be calling.
This is the reason, or part of the reason, why Kevin Samuels was loved by so many people. He never sugarcoated these women when they'd talk and immediately called them out for what they were.
I literally broke up with my boyfriend. Had no problems with him at all. Like, he was great. I just broke up with him because I was like, I just need more time with myself. I just need to discover who I am. I want to be alone. I want to just focus on myself. And like, as hard as it was to lose him and like lose each other, I just like, I feel like it's all God's plan. It works out in the end. Yeah, look where we are now.
She made the active choice to break up with her boyfriend for selfish reasons, then has the audacity to say that it's all part of quote-unquote God's plan, and all because she was featured as eye candy for an overrated boxing match.
Alana?
Yeah.
By any chance, did you forget to wear your top?
Are you serious? What is wrong with this outfit?
Need a shirt with it, don't you think?
This is the shirt.
Oh, this is not LA.
This is the top.
It's Bandra.
It's a bralette.
A bralette.
It's a bralette.
What does it say? Bra. Bras need to be covered.
But it's a top.
That is quite literally a bra, which means that she's totally fine, apparently, with walking around in her underwear. This woman needs to put on some clothes instead of trying to justify her shameful behavior.
Do you think a man should pay for the first date? No. Do you think a man should pay for the first date?
No,
No? Do you think a man should pay for the first date? No.
Unfortunately, guys, there is virtually no point for a man paying for a first date in today's day and age. If that woman really wanted to be with that man and get to know him, she wouldn't care about paying for her own end of the bill. It really is as simple as that.
Or all the men that say, have you ever thought maybe you're the problem? Have you ever shut the up?
Oh, goody. Copious amounts of swearing to help drive the point home. That always helps in these kind of situations.
Have you ever thought that maybe you're the problem?
I wonder if the constant yelling could be a bit of a problem.
Did you know, sir, that if all men were obliterated right now,
Oh, here we go.
that women would feel so much safer and so much happier on Earth?
If men were obliterated, then society would descend into chaos within the first 5 seconds of said obliteration. She's just upset that no man wants to deal with her, her attitude, and her filthy mouth.
Now, if every single woman agreed with that, that would mean something. However, this is yet another reminder of why a person should only speak for themselves and not an entire demographic.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe being emotionally unavailable is the problem?
Emotionally unavailable versus emotionally unstable. I think I know which one I'd prefer.
Maybe try not being such a all the time!
And yet the voice of experience speaks yet again.
I am so tired of giving chances, putting men on pedestals just to be stomped on underneath said pedestal that I put you on, because you really ain't
This is the end result of a modern woman's endless Chad chasing. It leaves her so bitter that she needs to humiliate herself on social media. Any self-respecting man will see this and immediately avoid her like the plague.
If a person keeps encountering the same problem over and over again, likely it has less to do with the choice available and more likely to do with the person making the choices.
And I can't stress this enough. You're all roaches!
Well, I certainly hope they feel better after that little outburst, but this is just a reminder. Not all women think that way.
Why is it that these women think that it's a smart idea to go on their phones and immediately start ranting and raving like a lunatic? All they're doing is making themselves look bad and giving men even more reasons to walk away. And trust me, men already had a lot of reasons.
Essex is a continent.
No, it's a county.
Oh, what, a country?
A county.
What's the difference between a county and a country?
So country is like England.
Yeah.
So Wales is in Cardiff. Cardiff's the capital of Wales.
Yeah.
So I'm from Liverpool, so I live in a country.
No, Liverpool's a city.
A city.
Yeah.
If you go on a plane and go to another place, that's still United Kingdom, isn't it?
Depends where. Where do you want to go?
So Spain.
That's not United Kingdom.
Europe.
That's Europe.
But it's still in the United Kingdom.
No, Europe
It's
is
out
a
of the EU.
continent.
It's in the EU. It's in Europe. It's in Europe.
There were movies from 30 years ago where this kind of conversation was scripted for laughs. We used to live in a time where we thought this kind of idiocy was fictional, but now, guys, it is reality. It is here, and it is absolutely terrifying.
Tell us your name and what kind of guys you like.
My name is Nina, and I am a family law paralegal, and I am looking for a man who doesn't have a crazy baby mama.
Oh, is there any single guys in Chicago interested in my homie Nina? Make some noise. What do you do for a living, Austin?
I work in a high school. I rent cars, Midway Airport, I rent all the cars over there.
Do you have any questions for Nina?
What kind of red flags you have?
Ooh.
It's rather silly that this guy asked that question. We already know she has a massive laundry list of red flags that are completely unreasonable, but it should be fun to see the consistency of the actual list.
I said no crazy baby mamas, but I have a baby daddy.
Yo, what the Chicago? You guys are crazy.
Rules for thee, but not for me. That's the reality these women have created for themselves. She wants to be the center of drama in the relationship, but it's safe to say she's not going to be having one of those anytime soon.
I love hooking up with married men. I love it so much because then I could just blackmail them. I look them all into it at first, and it's a mutual relationship. But after we bone, I tell him I'm going to tell his wife everything unless he pays me $500 a week. And that is how you acquire a sugar daddy. Play smarter, not harder. Fall for daily advice.
That is not a sugar daddy. That is a hostage. It's bad enough that this woman gets off on wrecking other people's homes. She also openly admits to blackmail and acts like it's a boss move.
I'm gonna be a baby daddy on child support. No, don't do it.
Wait, so you're not going to try to get my number, holla at me, nothing?
I thought about it, but I just see my future.
Future?
Yeah, 3 to 4 kids, divorce, I lose my house, my cars, my money. It's not something I want to get into, so.
I'm a sweetheart. I would never do that to you.
Yeah.
You judging me.
I mean, yeah. Look what you're wearing.
I mean, it's hot outside. I don't want to be like, what?
I just see a toxic relationship, on and off. I just can't do it. Nah.
All right, you couldn't handle me anyway.
No, you're right.
It never should have came to this in the first place, but men actually need to do everything in their power to protect themselves from ruination, and that is thinking about getting baby trapped by a woman who just wants him for future child support.
What's your body count?
My body count? I'd say like under 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with OF and everything, under 5?
Well, that's content. That doesn't count.
The content, so you don't count those people in your body count.
Oh no, that doesn't count. That's just content. That's like acting. That's Hollywood. I mean, that's it. I don't count people that I do content with as a body, in which like I don't.
How does it not count, bro? So if I'm vegan and I have a food channel and I'm eating burgers every day, am I still vegan? Do those burgers not count? Did I not eat them? If she gets pregnant while shooting content What is she gonna tell the doctor? Like, what? No, doctor, I haven't had months. It was just content.
These spicy content creators are so delusional. Not only does the content created degrade their value down to nothing, they have the nerve to say that none of that counts towards their body count. Delusional.
Why are there women who say they go to clubs only to dance and not be approached by men?
If I'm going outside, period, I'm probably gonna get hit on. If I go to the gas station, I get hit on. Like, it's not necessarily like I'm gonna go dance and get hit on.
What I'm wondering is, if women don't like being approached, why not just go to gay clubs?
Oh, we do.
Yeah,
but
we
there
do.
are actually straight men pretending to be gay in those clubs.
Why are there women-only gyms and various safe spaces, but no women-only nightclubs? Would that even make sense?
There are some like women-only clubs.
But I mean, how would it make money? Women getting to the club for free. Who's spending the money?
Some of these modern women are just so full of themselves. They will fervently deny going to clubs with the express intention of getting attention from men. If it wasn't for those men, then they wouldn't even bother going there in the first place. They'd just drink at home, which they already do anyway.
The women who spend money at the bar, like...
Unless it's a lesbian
if
club, I don't see the logic.
If there's nobody paying for drinks, obviously I know I'm gonna have to pay. Like,
So can we
pay for
conclude
my
that
drink
women
at the
go to
bar.
clubs because they get attention from men?
I don't think it's the sole purpose, but...
But then
there's a
can you
factor.
understand why a man might have a problem with his girlfriend going out and taking a girls'
Of
night?
course, yeah.
Men don't want their women going to clubs because they have common sense and they don't like the idea of another man grinding up against her. If a kept woman insists on going to clubs for a girls' night, then she doesn't respect him. Simple as that.
Yeah, you're probably a good person, but that outfit say
That is fine.
Hollywood beauty. They got face tattoos, baby. Who are you, Glow? Real look like I don't understand. Why do you have all the face
Glow
tattoos?
don't even got face tattoos.
So why you got all
So
face tattoos?
how?
Them kids?
Huh?
Them little kids?
No, I don't have kids.
I'm saying, like, so what? Tell me about the face tattoos.
My mama passed away.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, my mom passed away too, and I got her on my
It don't matter.
body, but not on my face. So
It don't matter. We two different people.
yeah, okay. But God got it. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
Everybody has their own opinion on tattoos, but face tattoos are a real next level, guys. That is absolutely crazy. I could probably guarantee you that if a woman has face tattoos, she is not going to be making the best decisions, probably not going to make the best wife or girlfriend either.
Why do girls come out here to the bars, man?
Bro, they come out here, fatherless activities. Fatherless activities. No dad in their life.
That kind of makes sense.
Is that cap when they say we're not craving attention when we come out here?
Oh, hell no,
bro. Cap?
Yeah, 100%.
So, is that why they come out here is for attention? Yeah, bro. Now,
Nothing else.
Should they come out here still if they're in a relationship?
Hell no, bro. Nah, dude. 100% not, bro.
Why is that?
I feel like it's different for a guy and a girl, dude. Like a guy comes out here to have fun with the boys.
That's not completely true. A modern woman will come out for attention as well as free drinks from men she won't give the time of day. But other than that, it's a clear-cut indicator that she has zero respect for herself and the people in her life.
A girl comes out here for attention.
Now, when they do come out here, even though they're in a relationship, are they allowed to shake some ass?
Oh,
hell no. Nah, bro.
Nah.
They're for the streets, bro.
They're not even allowed to be here. They're not even allowed to be here. They should be at home, tucked in, going to sleep, studying for the practical, for their school, read the Bible, listen to Jesus. All you should be doing. At
You have a boyfriend and you're out here. I'm sorry.
Hey,
for
you're
you,
like
bro.
him, you're for the streets.
These women will never understand that it's the ultimate sign of disrespect when she dresses provocatively when going out. It's a sign that she couldn't care less about her man and how he feels about her behavior.
Sophie Rain made more money on OnlyFans than many of the NBA's biggest stars. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this list right here. Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards. Look at the money that they're making. 42 million for Anthony Edwards, right? In fact, this platform has grown so much that in 2023, only content creators earned a total of $6.6 billion.
This is the end result of the simp industrial complex, guys. These women do some of the most depraved acts, and in exchange, they make more money than people with actual talent and skills. It's a complete disgrace.
Which exceeds the total of salaries earned by the entire National Basketball Association, which was at $4.9 billion, according to Basketball Forever. Ms. Rain says she is a devout Christian and a virgin. So Sophie made $43 million and almost $5 million from Charlie. I guess he might be the man in America, huh?
You cannot be devout and then at the same time, you know, go out here selling spicy content. That's not how it works, especially when the very text of your religion condemns this kind of behavior pretty damn explicitly.
So I wear this watch here, but I can't tell time. What? So, okay, I can tell if I look, but you know how people be like, oh, it's 473, 473, 445. No, it's 445. Wait, 513? No, it's 445. 445. Yeah. I don't know what I just looked at. I have no clue what this says. Okay, tell me if this is the right time. The little one has me at...
What's sad is that future generations are going to see this and she's going to be considered one of the smartest people in recent history. People are just going to continue getting dumber and dumber.
Looks like the Hawk Tua girl might be going to jail. If you don't know who she is, Haley Welch went mega viral at the beginning of the year for talking about giving a BJ. And she took advantage of this opportunity by creating a podcast called Tua Talks, which Mark Cuban just recently went on. And then just recently, Haley launches Hot Coin, a meme coin that I think is going to end up being the end of her. So here's what happened. She starts promoting it because she's an influencer. It launches and it skyrockets. Goes up 900% with a $500 million market cap.
I still have no idea how this woman was able to become so famous so quickly, and yet she couldn't leave well enough alone with that obvious crypto scam.
And then within an hour, the entire thing falls out. And then all the retail investors lose all their money. And then all the allegations start flying about insider trading. As this started happening, her team went into cleanup mode and started putting out there that they are not selling their coins. But you can't hide things on the blockchain. And it started coming out that the team was dumping. And now today, you have investors filing complaints with the SEC, and you already have a class action suit forming. So what do I think is gonna happen? As somebody who owns an investment firm and has a following online, do I think she did this on purpose? No. I think she's young, immature, and inexperienced, and didn't realize what she was doing.
I'm not an investment advisor or anything, so don't take this as any form of financial advice, but I can't help but think that supporting a meme coin that's created by a woman who talked about spitting on men's junk is probably, you know, it's probably not the smartest way to be investing your money. Again, not investment advice, do what you want. Just a thought.
And I guess you can add, got bad guidance. But here's what I know about the SEC. They don't care. You can tell them that you just didn't know, and they will hold zero weight to it. And so because, one, they don't like crypto, and two, they don't like influencers marketing it, and three, it looks like she did things you very clearly can't do, I think she ends up doing jail time for this.
This girl was on top of the world and she threw it all away for such a stupid reason.
Kind of idea that it's okay to catcall at women and that sort of thing. What is the solution in your opinion?
What is the solution to catcalling? Certainly not walking around in my underwear.
I sincerely doubt that catcalling is that big of an issue in real life, but we all know that she's protesting men that she doesn't find attractive taking half a second to look at her. That's what this is all about.
I told you I was going to get my nails done.
You about to go do that right now?
Yeah.
Oh, for real shit, how you gonna get them done?
I don't really know yet.
Okay, then go ahead and get them breakfast done. Well, shit, look, just go ahead and call me back. After you get them done, or just FaceTime me. And I'll let you know, the plans after that.
I mean, that's it? Like, you're not gonna ask for my cash app or nothing?
No, he's not going to ask for her cash app. It's her nails, it's her problem. Men don't care about women's fingernails, and they always try to make them longer and more unattractive. Why should a man pay for your nails?
Your cash app for what?
You invited me on a date and I need my nails done. I mean, I thought it would click in your head when I'm telling you I'm going to get my nails done.
No, I asked you on that. I'm not, wait, hold up. Let's back up. I got to get your nails done to take you on a date?
Yes, you do. Like, if you invite me on a date, I have to look a certain way. And it's your job as a man to make sure I look like that. Like, baby, who raised you? It seems like your parents failed.
Madam, it isn't the wisest of ideas to insult a man's parents just because you're broke. Men don't ask you to look a certain way for a date. Therefore, you're doing it for yourself. Therefore, it is your own financial responsibility.
No, I'm not your man yet.
Okay, but you're trying to be. Taking me on a date mean you trying to be my man, right?
No, I'm trying to be. I'm not
okay, so you need to show me that you even worthy of me giving you my goddamn time.
Wow, that's crazy. I pay for my girl dates, but I don't even, I'm still trying to get to know
It's giving broke energy. It's giving broke energy. It's giving broke. It's giving broke. It's giving broke. Y'all do so sassy. You little sassy motherfucker. Y'all, it's giving broke. You good? Don't contact me. You good?
These women honestly think that emasculating a dude is somehow going to get these men to change their minds and break out their wallets, even though, more often than not, it won't work on a man who has any level of self-respect.
You know you want a fluffy in there.
I love me women with a bit of fire.
Yeah.
You get me? And you are beautiful,
Thank you.
voluptuous, absolutely perfect. For my friend PK Humble, blood, you're sitting right there. I'm sorry, blood. Why did I send you to the red and then bring you back? What happened?
Because I pulled out this, but Chief, you kind of saying that you use a bit.
What's that, dog lead?
Yeah, like to play around guys next. Yeah, I love it. I love just not.
Right, you really are a gassed up lady, isn't it? I'm out of the gas down, blood. I'm out of petrol, blood. That ain't going around my neck. I'm sorry. Less of that, bro. Brother, man ain't the British Bulldog. What's she talking about? My Davy Boy Smith, bro. Am I the junkyard dog? Like, what's going on?
It's almost shocking how this woman thought that bringing a dog collar to this show was somehow going to work out in her favor. Self-respecting men have zero tolerance for that kind of behavior. It just goes to show where her priorities lie.
How many creeps can I catch today?
I love how these scantily clad women will degrade themselves and try and shame dudes, and then have the nerve to say that it's men who are being creepy. Whenever a woman makes content like this, it's a clear-cut indicator that not only does she have no life, she has no real goals in life outside of clamoring for internet attention in the laziest way possible. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. Peace.